This video can literally shape the next generation of millionaires because I'm going to break down exactly what you should be doing at ages 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, and 18 to put yourself way ahead financially. And if you're older than that, don't tune out. Use this as a checklist to see if you're actually on the right path. I promise you this. If you apply even a handful of these ideas, you'll be so far ahead of most people that they won't understand how you did it. I became a millionaire in my 40s, but honestly, if I'd seen a video like this earlier, I know for a fact I could have hit that first million much sooner. And don't make the mistake of only watching the part meant for your age. You need all of it, and if you skip steps, you might end up regretting it. All right, let's start at age 13. Open an investing account. When it comes to investing, nothing matters more than time. Time beats talent. Time beats luck. But what does time in the market actually mean? It simply means getting your money invested as early as possible and leaving it there long enough for it to grow. Like a small snowball rolling downhill until it turns into something massive. So if you're 13 or younger and watching this, every older person here would agree you're in the best position imaginable. Now, how do you invest at that age? Since you're not legally allowed to invest on your own, you'll need a parent or guardian to open what's called a custodial account. I know talking to your parents about money can feel awkward. Mine never talked about money at all, never mind investing. So if it helps, feel free to show them the next 30 seconds of this video. A custodial account is an investment account managed by an adult for a minor's benefit, usually a parent or family member. I'm not a financial advisor, and this isn't financial advice, but personally, I've stuck with a simple, low-cost S&P 500 index fund. That fund spreads your money across over 500 of the largest companies in the US, so you don't need to stress about picking stocks. Historically, the S&P 500 has returned an average of 12.58% per year over the last 10 years as of the end of May 2024. Of course, investments can go down as well as up, but once investing clicks for you, you'll probably want to let it keep growing. In the US, there are two main options, UGMA and UTMA accounts. Both allow unlimited contributions, but gift tax can apply if more than $18,000 is added in a single year. The main difference is that UTMA accounts also allow investments like real estate and fine art. Most banks and brokerages offer custodial accounts. If you're under 18, please promise me this. Talk to your parents about opening one of these. It gives you an enormous head start. All right, moving on. Age 14. Discover your talent. Besides time, another massive advantage you have right now is that you probably don't pay rent or monthly bills. That gives you freedom. Freedom to experiment. Freedom to try things that might fail. You don't need stable income yet, so you should test everything. Try pressure washing driveways. Try sports. Try creative hobbies. Not everything needs to earn money immediately. Some activities build skills that pay off later. My son Henry used to wake up at 4 a.m. for swim training. He didn't earn a penny from it, but it taught him discipline. When he started a business at 18, he could outwork almost anyone. I hear teenagers say all the time, "I don't have any talent." Then I ask what they've tried, and they can't name more than one or two things. You won't find your talent if you don't explore. If something doesn't work, that's fine. Move on. Try the next thing. When you find something you enjoy or naturally improve at, double down. Aim to be exceptional at it. Now, age 15. Stash your money. One thing I miss about being younger is birthday and Christmas money. My parents weren't wealthy, but I still received more gifts then than I do now. That's just how life works. So instead of asking for things you won't care about in a few months, ask for cash whenever you can. I'd also strongly recommend getting a weekend job. Don't overthink it. Retail, cafes, anywhere really. You'll earn money and learn social skills you'll need later. If you do both, you'll start building a cash reserve, as long as you don't spend it immediately. I prefer the word stash instead of save. Most teens save for months, then blow it all on a console or a theme park. Fun is fine, but that shouldn't be the goal of your stash. Think of it as a launch pad, money that helps you make more money. Starting from zero is brutal. Even having $100 puts you ahead. Oh, and one more thing. Apply for your provisional driving license. In most U.S. states, you can get your learner's permit at 15 or 16 and a full driving license by 16 or 17. Even if you don't need to drive yet, get it sorted as early as possible. Now things get serious. Age 16. Sharpen your skills. You've got about 2 years before the real world hits. This is when you decide what skills you're going to build. If you followed everything so far, you should already know what you're good at. Pick a few skills and stack them together. When I was younger, I was good at selling, mechanics, and woodwork. I invested my money into tools that helped me improve. I didn't know how it'd all connect, but I trusted it would. I'm not talking about buying random courses. There are plenty of fake gurus out there. Some are good, but communities are even better. Still, most of your money should go into equipment. I remember when my son bought a used iMac for $500 from his uncle. It was the biggest purchase he'd ever made, so he used it constantly. That led to video editing and Photoshop skills, which opened doors for him. Between now and 18, your main goal is building useful skills. That's what gives you real-world value, and it makes employers need you less training-wise. Next up, age 17. Pass your driving test. Listen closely. You need to pass your driving test. You might think you don't need it yet. You're wrong. In some U.S. states, you can do it at 16. Do it once, get it done. Not being able to drive kills more opportunities than people realize. What if a client lives 30 minutes away and you can't get there reliably? Public transport will let you down, and that makes you look unprofessional. Opportunity gone. One rule I live by is this: early is on time. On time is late. Late is unacceptable. If you're thinking about lessons, start now. Don't be the person who wishes they had. Yes, it's intimidating at first, but once you pass, you can use your stash to buy a cheap car and suddenly your world opens up. Now the big one. Age 18. At 18, everything changes. You're officially an adult and the opportunities multiply fast. I wish someone had sat me down on my 18th birthday and spelled this out clearly. So here it is, 7 steps you must take. Even if you're over 18, do these as soon as possible. Tell me in the comments how many you've already done. Step 1. Open a bank account. Open accounts that only you control. And yes, accounts, plural. First, a current or checking account. That's where money flows in and out. Second, a high-interest savings account. This is your emergency fund. Aim for 3 to 6 months of expenses. Life happens, be ready. It's like carrying spare shields in Fortnite. Avoid banks with high fees. Your accounts should not cost you money. Use separate banks for checking and savings. Out of sight really does help. For savings, Chase offers strong interest. In the U.S., Ally Bank and Bank of America are solid low-fee choices. Step 2. Get a credit card. This one's misunderstood. I used to think never borrowing meant perfect credit. That's false. A credit card helps you build credit if you use it properly. Use it for normal expenses, gas, groceries. Pay it off in full every month, no exceptions. Do that and you'll never pay interest while building your score. A credit score is like an Uber rating for money. Banks judge you by it. Many people fear credit cards because they're taught debt is evil. I was taught that too. But good debt builds wealth. Bad debt destroys it. Having credit early makes mortgages cheaper later. Over decades, that matters. Step 3. Open an adult investing account. You need the right account. Roth IRA, traditional IRA, 401k, taxable brokerage, SEP/solo 401k, HSAs.
If you don't have one, you're paying unnecessary taxes. Apps make investing easy now. You can even buy fractional shares. Instead of $220 for Apple, you can invest $1. I wish I had that option earlier. Step 4. Consider university carefully. Is university a scam? Sometimes yes, sometimes no. Doctors, nurses, teachers, they need degrees. Those paths make sense. Other degrees don't guarantee anything. So ask yourself why you're going. Trades, tech, business, no degree required. Results matter more than paper. I've seen people learn more here than in business school. Experience and attitude win. Don't waste 4 years studying something you don't care about. If you're unsure, get an apprenticeship. You earn while you learn. That's hard to beat. Think about debt before you decide. $60,000 to $100,000 is serious money. Step 5. Avoid bad debt. Debt can hold you down like an anchor. Some debt is useful. Property, business. Consumer debt is poison. If it doesn't build wealth, don't borrow for it. Car finance traps millions of people. I love cars too, but ask yourself if it's worth it. Step 6. Start a side hustle. Don't just get a job and settle. Use your skills. Copywriting, editing, web work. Low cost, high upside. If you don't have a skill yet, start learning now. Use your job as fuel, not a prison. Every shift you hate is funding your escape. Step 7. Invest long-term. Compound interest is powerful. You earn on your money, then earn on the earnings. Start at 18 with $250 a month. At 8% average returns, you could hit $1.5 million by 65. Start at 28, you end with less than half. Those early years matter. Start young, pay less tax, keep more. If you want to learn how to rise from 0 to 15K in 12 months using Charlie Munger's method, watch my already created video. But subscribe first. I'll see you there.